the Kilo 1-for-1. Very, very OG and is a good weapon. I don't use it much anymore. But this weapon does definitely shred and hits like a truck a little bit and shoots pretty fast. Not very fast, but pretty fast. And it is a good weapon for a base weapon, and it's fast. A lot of people use it, and it's really good, to be honest with you. I really love the weapon, but I just don't use it anymore. Recommend it for Battle Royale, Plunder, multiplayer. I recommend it, but it's completely your choice. And the weapon itself is really good. Fast reload, good accuracy, good fire rate, and stuff like that. And I guess we'll move on to the next one. Sorry if it's so short. The FAL. This weapon does hit like a truck, but I don't use it at all anymore because, well, it was a weapon that was good, but it just became underpowered, as you can see in the video. Also, sorry for using the Kilo. I did this in the same match. It's a semi-auto. It's not fully auto or a burst. It's just fully semi-auto. Now, it's 20 shots for base weapon, for the base damage. I mean, base magazine. And it's not bad. It's okay. But I would recommend this for your first weapon in Battle Royale. I guess in Plunder, maybe multiplayer. I don't really care. And not good fire rate because it's semi-automatic. See how fast you can pull that trigger. And yeah, that's basically it. Accuracy is pretty nice and range is pretty good. So yeah, thank you for tuning in for the FAL. Okay guys, now the M4A1, the first gun I've ever used in this game. Well, the FAL, but the first gun I've ever meant to max. This gun hammers if you're using the 10-round SOCOM. It hammers if anything you have. The M4 is an iconic weapon. It's proved to not proved, said to be the best, but obviously it's not anymore. But this weapon is good if you're just starting out in Warzone, and it's a good base weapon. See, this is a base weapon, 30 bullets. It's pretty good. I just couldn't get any kills on this because everyone buys guns now, and it's burst like on the ground and fully automatic and semi-automatic if you have it. So the M4A1 is pretty good. Good range, good accuracy, good fire rate, good damage. So it's basically an okay weapon. It has the normal stats. It's like in the middle. So yeah, I guess we'll be moving on to the FAMAS now. See you guys to the FAMAS. Okay guys, now the FAMAS, said to be the worst gun in Call of Duty. We're not the worst AR, the worst gun. Now, I somewhat agree with this. The FAMAS, yes, it can hit hard, and it is like a one-shot in this. Well, this is a burst, obviously. It's a burst and a semi-automatic. 30 rounds for the base. It has good range, not good range, it has okay accuracy, okay range. It has pretty not good damage, and it's hard to use, but there is some people that can use it. But remember this, guys, this is my personal opinion. I don't really use the FAMAS a lot, so I don't really know a lot about it. It's very hard to control, and it's disgusting in my opinion. I would not recommend this for anything at all. Only in multiplayer though. It's real. I love no scoping with this weapon. And guys, I think the next weapon is the Oden. So yeah, I'll review that. But if you like my FAMAS review, then check me out on EFA. Now the Oden. This weapon was a beast when I first used it. It shredded. It's a semi-automatic, but it just annihilated. And what I really liked about it is it was like a 3-shot kill in Plunder. But now I think they might have nerfed it because it doesn't do as much damage as it did anymore. And I don't want to use the Oden. It's not even high level at all. But the Oden itself is a good base damage. I recommend it for, like, if you're playing Plunder or your first weapon in BR. But anything else, no. I don't recommend it in multiplayer. But you can if you want. It is plausible, like I did in this video. Also, guys, the cracked, I'm not cracked, audio tool beats is coming soon. Anyways, the Oden, it's really, it's usable, and the base weapon is really good. If you customize it correctly, it could be a hard-hitting tank. So yeah, you could end up with like a goated weapon, and like it shreds. It really does shred. And me and my friends, it really reminds of us downtown. There is actually like a one-shot customization, one shot, two shot, three shot, something like that. It's by, I saw it on Vicstar, so you should go check him out for that customization. And the Oden, there's not really much more to say about it. It's good. It hits hard. It's a bullpup rifle. And it's pretty easy to level up. So yeah, that's basically it for the Oden. And hope you enjoyed this one, because the next one is my favorite gun, the M13. Also, guys, there's one last thing to mention about the Oden. The clip capacity could be higher. It is only 20 like the FAL. Okay, the M13 is my favorite weapon. I always love to use this, but it was so hard to get kills in this match, because the thing about the M13 with me is it's so difficult to level up when it's not even modded. My M13 is modded and it completely obliterates. And I was trying to do no mods, but it was just so difficult. But I eventually got about 3 kills with it. Maybe more, I forgot. But the M13 does indeed shred. It's really good modded weapon. It's not really a good base weapon. Now, the damage is but the fire rate makes up for it, and the reload makes up for that. The accuracy is really good on the M13, and the range is pretty decent. It's a fully automatic and semi-automatic weapon, and it has a 30-round clip capacity size. And basically, the M13, I recommend it for your Battle Royale experience, for like your first weapon, or if you have it customized, maybe your loadout. Plunder, I highly recommend it for, and multiplayer, I don't really recommend it for, unless it's customized. So yeah, that's my review on the M13. If you guys did enjoy, please let me know. And yeah, M13 is a good weapon when it's customized, but not really when it's not. But I do not know the next weapon that's going to be on this list. One more thing to note about the M13. The name is good. That's all I had to say. The Scar, Fortnite's best weapon. It used to be Fortnite's best weapon. Now it's not. But the Scar, it shoots very slow. It doesn't shoot as slow as the FAL and the Oden, but it shoots very slow. Well, slow, like the AK. Now, the AK and the Scar, in my opinion, have been neck and neck over and over again. But the Scar, the reason I started using the Scar is the blank stare. That just shredded, but it just got overwhelmed by the GRA, the Kilo, M4, and stuff like that. I recommend this gun in Plunder, because the Plunder, well, actually, no, Plunder's nah, because everyone's gonna have this gun, and everyone's gonna have this loadout. If you're lucky, then only one or two people might have it. But that was back then, even though I don't even use the Scar anymore. But I see a lot of people using this gun. And I recommend this. I kind of recommend it for Battle Royale. It could be good or bad. It's a risk that you might take. And multiplayer, that's your choice. All 3 of them are your choice, because it can either go good or bad. It does good damage. It does really nice damage, as you can see in this clip. And doesn't have good fire rate. It has a lot of kick to it, which is weird, and I don't like it. So the accuracy is decent, and the range is because I couldn't really hit long shots from this weapon, but I managed to do a little bit. But the Scar is a good base weapon after all. It has like 25 shots in the clip. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, 20 shots, like the Oden and Foul, but it's not semi-automatic. It's fully automatic. And yes, the thing is a good base weapon. You could definitely level it up easily with the blank stare or just the base weapon. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my Scar review. The AK-47, the last one on our list for right now. It was good. I loved using this weapon, but it just took its downfall because this weapon just got overpowered by many other weapons. One of them was the Gra, or the Kilo M4. As I said in the last one, Scar and AK has been neck and neck in my opinion. It does extremely good damage. It hits very hard. When the fire rate is so slow, it's fully automatic. It's not like the AKs you've seen back in the other games. This one's completely different. It's slow, but it hits hard. It's like a tank, kind of. But thing about this weapon, it has pretty good range. It has a lot of recoil to it, and it has some not really accuracy. This weapon, I think, is used for like a run and gun type of situation, if you know what I mean. Like search to clear the room immediately. And the base weapon, it's not bad and it's not good. It's hard to level up as the base weapon, so at least you have a couple of attachments, maybe an optic, maybe the muzzle brake, or a compensator just to like keep the recoil down. But if you want to, this weapon, I don't recommend it for multiplayer, because this weapon just sucked in multiplayer, because everyone's buying guns now. And Battle Royale, I do not recommend it for Battle Royale either, and it's up to you for plunder. Battle Royale, the reason I don't like it is because it just get overpowered by the tracer pack guns. But anyways, guys, I think this is it for my review of the ARs. I still have the AN94, which I have not unlocked yet, and the GRA CR56 RMAX, and other ones. I forgot the names of them. But if you guys did enjoy, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. And also, Eagle Plays Games, sorry now.